Here's a story on this video which links the front line of the NHS with the front line of business. Supply Technologies UK, through its PPE division, Langstone Safetyware, has established a relationship with NHS Wales, supplying all trusts, and secured its first order also with NHS North East London trusts. In addition, Supply Technologies has been supporting the Birmingham Hospital Trust after one of its team responded to an appeal. The first order is for 50,000 gowns. Now, Gary Russell is Director of Business Development for Supply Technologies in the UK. Gary, this PPE equipment has been at the forefront of all of the news. How have you managed to be able to supply the NHS with large volumes?
We get an air freight in on a daily basis, and that's what we're using to service NHS Wales. We've reached out to the Birmingham Trust, who I saw a LinkedIn page saying they were desperate for gowns and masks, so we've helped them out as well. London NHS reached out to us yesterday, and we've secured them as well as a large proportion of masks as well. But it's daily.
Where do the gowns and masks that you're delivering normally get delivered to? What's the normal customer base for you?
We are an approved supplier to the NHS Wales, and every trust in Wales are using us at this moment in time.
How are you able to get hold of the gowns and masks when other companies and other procurement agencies are having difficulty?
We're a global supply base, supplying the biggest manufacturers in the world. We have branches all over the world, and we've been able to tap into that. So we've got the network, we've got the quality network behind us, so the product that we're bringing in is correct.
Is there a shortage of supply for you to get hold of? Is it difficult for you to get these pieces of equipment?
It changes every day. Manufacturers now coming on board for masks, nitrile gloves, and things along them lines. So I reached out to you guys to say, look, do we need to hold these for the NHS, or can we now start supplying our customer base who wants masks and gloves for when they return to work?
Yeah, because your customer base, for people watching this business LinkedIn video, are normally in general manufacturing, aren't they?
Well, we supply anybody from JCB to Aston Martin to Alexander Dennis, and a very, very broad range of people up and down the UK and in Ireland. And that's what they're planning on doing, gloves and masks to return to work.
And what other kind of things does Supply Technology supply in more general terms?
We're a just-in-time supplier of small components to medium large manufacturers around the globe. Turnovers around about 1.6 billion.
Yeah, and the kind of things you're doing are manufacturing supply chains. So someone in the auto industry or making I don't know, caravans, for example. You have racks of components that you keep up to date every day, don't you?
That's correct. The larger manufacturers, the caravan boys, Instant Hull, we have people on site going around filling their bins up as required. The biggest customer actually at this moment in time is actually Medtronic, who's manufacturing ventilators.
And I suppose then having an accurate and timely delivery of components is going to help those ventilator manufacturers to speedily deliver the end product.
Yes.
If there are anyone watching who may be in a position of influence within the NHS and maybe wants to get hold of some of the PPE that you still have around, what company should they be contacting?
Ideally, the Bolton branch will be able to coordinate from there. As you can imagine, our safety division are working to the max at this moment in time, and it'd be better if we contact a different branch for it.
So it's the Bolton branch of Supply Technologies UK.
Bolton, yes. You'll find all the details on the UK website.
Okay, and I'll put that on this LinkedIn post. Thank you, Gary, and thank you for helping out.
All right, cheers now. Bye.